They'll run with a former Super Bowl hero. It's James White. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
Well, partner, I don't think it's any secret that any running back wants to be able to see a hole open so that he can gallop through it. But in this case, he had to slow down. There was really no hole there. And he took a big hit in order to get that 1 yard.
On 2nd and 9, Newton, and the Broncos get there and take him down. Von Miller, he was the one getting in there, able to wreak his usual havoc.
2 sacks last week, another one right here. He's been unblockable lately, and I think that goes all the way back to not just his offseason, but the film study he's been doing during the week, because I think he's found matchups that he likes, and he's capitalizing.
And a few times he's even defeated double teams. He doesn't care at this point. He's going to loft one deep left side here. Oh, and a bad throw there. It's intercepted. Isaac Yiadom picks it. And a huge return as he'll take this one all the way down inside the 30-yard line. They may have thrown the interception, obviously less than ideal, but I think they also sent a message that they're going to push the ball downfield in this one.
Yeah, not afraid to take their shots right away, huh? What was that, like a 9-9-9 route? 9 meaning go? Just went ahead and went for it. Didn't work out so well because it certainly appeared the defense was prepared. But I'm with you. Okay, so it didn't work this time. Doesn't mean we won't try it again later.
He was trying to get it to K.J. Hamler, the rookie, but it's going to be 2nd down.
I think we can all understand what they're thinking right now. They take over the ball in field goal range after the turnover, so they've got that in their hip pocket. But they've got to go for the end zone and turn this into bigger points. Their thinking is a touchdown is really what they should get from starting here. Getting 3 points at the end of this drive, that would feel disappointing.
The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. Throwing now is Locke. Open man, he completes it to Judy. And out of bounds right around the 20. They do get 9, but it leads to 4th down.
So much about offense is what you call hidden yardage. You know, you throw the ball to someone, they catch it, and then they can make a big play. You know, they create a play, run after catch. They did a really nice job there of limiting that and keeping him from a 1st down.
Yeah, stopped him in his tracks. Locke to throw for it on 4th. And they will not be able to hook up there. It's incomplete. The Broncos unable to convert here on 4th. And the Patriots defense is going to take over on downs. Newton and the Patriots with a 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line. He'll throw from the gun. And he'll lay out and pull it in. What a diving catch there. 16 yards right off the bat and a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Now Newton on 1st down. He's got White here. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. That goes as a gain of 11 and a Patriot 1st down. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. Out of the gun, Newton. Flush to his right. And that'll be incomplete. He was looking for his tight end, Devin Asiasi there. But it'll be 2nd down.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Give him 14 on that one and a 1st down. On 1st and 10, Newton. And the catch made here by Marquise Lee. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays. 1st down, here's White. The tackle made by Todd Davis.
The ball carrier.
But that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short gain.
On second down, it's White, and he's only going to get a yard from the 20 to the 19.
Taken down at the 19.
Here's play number 7 on the drive. This is 3rd and 7.
3rd and 7.
From the gun, here's Newton. And that's going to be caught for a Patriot touchdown. Marquise Lee, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Pats have taken the early lead. Bouncing back nicely from that bad opening drive where he threw the interception. Drive number 2 leads him right down the field and into the end zone.
So obviously his confidence was never lost, and that's a good thing to see. Great quality to have, and you absolutely must maintain that as a quarterback. I have to think that they're probably still on the script that they prepared for this game. Just the 2nd drive. They've worked on these plays all week in practice. Put them to good use on that one.
And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
5-yard line. The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And on the last drive, they were in field goal range. They just opted not to kick it, didn't get it. How does that change the mentality this go around?
I don't think it changes much for the head coach because this is what he preaches all the time. Attack at all times in any...
They're looking for Judy, but it's intercepted. Picked up by J.C. Jackson. And this one will be returned to right around the 38-yard line. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training. So he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. 22 yards on the catch and run, a 1st down. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. On 1st down, it's White. They stopped after only a yard, taking it down to the 14.
Ball carrier taken down at the 14-yard line. 1-yard gain brings up 2nd and...
On 2nd and 9, Newton. And he'll go down, brought down at the 20-yard line.
Sack.
And we say it all the time, have to be able to get rid of the ball sooner than that.
You have to help your offensive line out. They're going to protect you as best they can. And if you're getting 3 to 5 seconds to throw the ball, they're doing a really nice job. But when you hold it and give up a sack, you're really almost...
And this is going to be intercepted. Isaac Yiadom in there to pick it. 1st quarter, and now he already has 2 interceptions.
Yeah, he's got to guard against being tentative from this point forward, though. He's got to still make the right reads, make the proper throws. I've seen guys in this league throw 4 interceptions in a game and win. He's got to understand, put it behind you, keep pressing forward.
Escaping the pressure right. He'll go up top, and that's caught inside the 35. And he takes it all the way down to the 32. It's a big play there for the Broncos. 48 yards. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. To throw in his lock. And that one is incomplete. And it also concludes quarter number 1. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Nothing.
2nd and 10. To throw again. Lock. And his throw's going to be incomplete. The veteran Stephon Gilmore able to break that one up.
So many times when we talk about coverage, we're just about a defender running with a receiver, but a big part of it is understanding where the football is, finding it. In this case, when it arrived, it wasn't a surprise, and he was able to bat it away.
Throwing his lock on third down. Got Gordon open, completes it. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Denver has a first down on the 15-yard play.
A gain of 15.
That's a play that will likely be forgotten when you talk about big moments in this game. But plays like this are critical to keep drives going. And if points result, we'll call this play significant.
Now Gordon on first down. And he'll get about 3 as he's taken down at the 14-yard line.
Well, they didn't get a whole lot out of that one, but I think you've got to continue to try and run and try and keep the defense honest.
You mean or also just sit back, dare you to throw it on every down?
Yeah, you get your quarterback hit a lot that way, too.
On 2nd and 7, Lock. That's going to be caught by Judy. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's third down.
Third down.
From the gun, it's Lock. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off inside the 10.
Deep Rick wide.
How about the big boys snagging one? You don't see that every week.
No, you don't, but a lot of them are just reliving their old dreams, going back to when they were in youth football and in high school. They didn't always play defensive line. Some of them actually handled the football, and you can see the flashback when he grabbed that one.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And 2 interceptions already here in this first half. That's got to affect him a little bit, right? He's got to be thinking about it.
He's got to be thinking about it, but most of the good ones, they find a way to put it aside. They're not happy about it by any stretch of the imagination. They find a way to put it aside and continue to play their game.
Can he put it aside? Let's find out. In need of only about the length of the football here on 2nd down. A shotgun snap for Newton. He'll be brought down by the Broncos. It's a sack. Jarrell Casey able to drop him for a loss of a couple.
Third down.
And now the Pats' leading rusher the past 2 seasons, it's Sony Michel. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. It's a gain of 4 there, and it gives him a new set of downs.
36 yards.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. They defer to White out of the shotgun. Justin Simmons up from his safety spot to make the tackle.
Justin Simmons on the tackle. A gain of a yard. Brings up
on 2nd down, they'll run with White. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38.
White, the ball carrier.
But now they're in a spot that every team tells us when we have our production meetings they don't want to be in, 3rd and long. And that's because those back-to-back running plays just didn't accomplish a whole lot.
Throwing on 3rd down, Newton. And that is incomplete.
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
Now the 2nd-year punter, Jake Bailey, on for New England. KJ Hamler deep for the Broncos. And last week in the loss, 5 punts as he gets this one away. That's fielded at the 8-yard line. Found good room to run there. Returns at 14 yards. And the Broncos take over. 1st down and 10. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And 2 interceptions thrown here in this first half. You hear it, no matter the sport, they say the great athletes, they can kind of have a short-term memory, but that's easier said than done.
It is easier said than done, but...
And Locke throws another one. It's intercepted. Devin McCourty picks it off. And he'll get this back across the midfield stripe and down to the 47-yard line. Boy, so another interception, CD. It feels like he's starting to unravel a little bit.
And as you would expect, still a work in progress here in his 2nd season. He has to start ironing out some of these mistakes, though, because now his head coach, his offensive coaches, they have to evaluate whether you keep playing him and let him work through it, or you start thinking about going to his backup.
And he is out of bounds, but not before. He's inside the 30. 18 big yards on that one, and a New England first down.
29-yard line.
A play fake to Michel. Now Newton. Eluding the pressure right. He'll run it. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down about the 21 or 22. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be second and a couple.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
On second down now. It's White, and he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. From the gun on third down, Newton. It's complete. James White. And he picks up the first down yardage as he takes this one down to the 15.
First and 10.
The drive stays alive. A third down gain of 8. From the gun, Newton. Flushed out right. He's going to take off with it. And I think the ball's out, but this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble. And they will run it with Michel. Now he's over the line and into the end zone for a Patriot score. Sony Michel, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Patriots add 6 to their lead. And it's good to make it 14-0.
Makes the score Patriots 14. Broncos nothing.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field ready to start their next drive. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still second quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Logan Ryan. We haven't even escaped the first half, and he's already thrown 4 picks.
And Brandon, back in the good old days, probably back before you were born, if your starter threw 4 in the first half, he might throw 8 or more for the game because they weren't going to pull him out. But nowadays, the patience level isn't quite there. He's going to have to make some real adjustments, or the backup may see some time.
He'll find his tight end here, Asiasi. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. 3 yards the gain there, second down. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. Second and 6. No, scratch that. Second and 7. Operating from the gun, Newton. And he's going to go down. Back near midfield at the 49. Now the Patriots will use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. So now after the sack, Cam of the Patriots going to look up at a 3rd and long.
51 to Mike, boy, 51. Watch the clock, watch the clock, watch the clock. Watch the clock, watch the clock. Tighten up, tighten up, tighten up. Under 10, under 10, 10. Shoot. Great. 24, check fast. Mike with you up.
From the gun, Newton. Hard throw incomplete.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
He gets this away. It's a good one. Drawing toward the sidelines. This one will sail out of bounds. It'll depend on the spot here. Now the side judge says that went out at the 7-yard line.
Let's go old school there. That's absolutely a great coffin corner punt. Someone's put some time in working on that, hasn't it?
Seems like every year these guys get better and better. It's amazing how they can command that football through the air.
Yeah, they used to actually practice with hula hoops where they place them and try and put them there. Now a lot of guys use barrels on the sidelines to try to put the football in one.
And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. 25 yards the pickup there, and also a first down.
In the offseason, Melvin Gordon made the move over from the Los Angeles Chargers to the Denver Broncos. He stayed in the AFC West, and now he has a mission to get back to being mentioned as one of the top backs in the league. With a young quarterback, Drew Lock, there, expect him to catch a ton of passes out of the backfield and use his ability in open space to make people miss.
They go back to Gordon here on first down. And an anxious moment or two there, but they do get him down. Denver has the first down. The play going for 15 yards.
Tackle made by Stephon Gilmore. A gain of 15. First down, Denver.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Now a toss right side. It's Gordon. And he'll take it across the 50 and into New England territory. So we come upon halftime with our score 14-0. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman ready with our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, it'll be the Broncos getting the football first in this second half as they trail, and we are back underway. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
At their own 33-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. They come out here with a 0 on the scoreboard. What was said in that locker room? That's what I want to know.
I would love to have been in there because we often have the feeling that there's a lot of shouting, screaming, people upset. But typically, halftime locker rooms are a lot more clinical than that. And in this case, are they upset that the plays weren't working because of execution? Or did they think they were just bad plays to call?
Yeah.
We'll find out pretty quickly here if they feel like they had something going, but they just need to do it a little bit better or not.
We'll find out. Clock will try again on second down. He'll go up top here for Hamler. And that's caught inside the 30.
Oh, yeah, oh, yeah.
And all the way home for a Broncos score. K.J. Hamler, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Broncos draw a bit closer. That's the score you felt they had to have here in the third quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there's an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that binds you up so much that you try too hard, you don't get the score. A perfect combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done.
At their own 25-yard line.
New England with a first down as they begin the drive. They've got to right the ship. They had a great first half, but the lead has really gone down. Now, you know, you always talk about the adjustment to the adjustment. They've got to adjust right here.
And I think a lot of it is just mentally. Get back to doing what you were doing well in the beginning of the game, but a lot of that is playing with that emotion and that sense of pride and fire that sometimes goes away a little bit when you build up a lead. You think you've got it going, and you also think, at any moment, I can go ahead and go back to the way it was before. You and I both know it's not that easy once you get off the gas a little.
Yeah, they don't want to see this lead diminish anymore. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. And he's got some space here. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Give him 15 yards on that one, and New England has a first down. So a 1st and 10 now in Denver territory at the 47. They fake the give. Newton. That'll be taken in by Damiere Byrd. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20.
First down.
Newton on first down. And look at this. Cam Newton intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by Justin Simmons. And he'll get it all the way down inside the 35-yard line.
By the Broncos.
That was just one of those interceptions from our perspective here. We got a good view at the 50-yard line mid-level that quarterback and receiver were not on the same page.
Just by his reaction, I'm talking about the quarterback, he expected something different from his receiver, whether he expected him to break in, out, deeper, shorter. They'll determine that on the sideline. But bottom line, you could see that he thought he'd be in a different spot, except the defender was not his intended target.
18 big yards on that one and a Denver first.
To me, there's nothing like watching rookie effort in the NFL. So excited to be there. They're going to give you the max on each and every play, aren't they?
Well, he proved himself on that catch, that's for sure.
I think he may have proved himself to the point where he's going to get a second here.
On first down, Locke. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
KJ Hamler.
In the red zone, precision is the watchword. If the throw's a little too early, too late, maybe off a little bit, going to be a good chance that any attempt is going to be a contested one, and that one falls.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score.
Melvin Gordon.
Melvin Gordon,
Denver.
his 4th touchdown on the year. And now the Broncos are within a 2-point conversion of tying up the game. And now the offense is going to stay out there as the Broncos will go for 2. And now here is another interception. Picked up by J.C. Jackson. He's at the 50, the 30, the 20.
Here we go. Here we go.
And he takes it all the way back. It's a pick 2, if you will, as that play backfires in a big way. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. Taken in the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
The Patriots take over 1st and 10. At their
The Pats at the line, ready to go. Pretty important 3rd quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead. This drive starts out on the ground with Michel. Gets this to the 24 for a gain of 4.
Sony Michel.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
4-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
And it's Michel once again.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time and making it work.
Hey! We own him. He's coming. He's coming. He's coming. We got double up. Double up. Hey, man! 51 the mic. We ain't giving up nothing today.
Newton looking to throw on 3rd and 1. That's caught by his tight end, Matt LaCosse. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. And that goes as a gain of 37 on 3rd down.
The 35-yard line.
Hey! Rip left. Rip left. Hey, hey. Check 6 guys. Alert 3. Gun, gun. Alert 3.
On the handoff, it's Michel. He'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
The stop made by Jarrell Casey. It's a pickup of 6.
From the 29, Newton going to throw deep for the end zone. And this is caught. Touchdown, Patriots. Damiere Byrd, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Patriots add on to their lead. And he's a little bit on the shorter side as a receiver. Maybe sometimes for the defense, tough to find the little guys, right?
Yeah, sometimes they get lost in the traffic, but usually what it means is that rather than just winning with height or even speed, they use their quickness to find a way to get open.
Well, tall, short, wide, skinny, whatever, there it results in a touchdown. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2-minute. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
Brings up second.
It's vitally important to wrap him up immediately, because if you let that big guy get a head of steam up, boy, then you got real trouble trying to get him down.
But they're able to hold him to a short gain on 1st down.
Another attempt, another incompletion, and when I look at the scoreboard and where we are in this game, it comes to mind that they have to start getting the ball in the hands of their playmakers. Throw it to the guys that maybe can take a short pass and turn it into a long gain or make people miss downfield. They've got to have points, and the guys who can put the ball in the end zone, they're the ones that need to touch the ball.
Got a man. It's Judy, complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. A 1st down and then some. Give them 29 yards.
And the Broncos.
So into Pat's territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. Again, they'll throw with Locke. He'll go up top here for Hamler. This is caught. And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. KJ Hamler with his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year. And the Broncos have cut it to within a score. Now Locke again. And oh, it'll be intercepted. Devin McCourty picks it off.
There's some excitement, right? Go for 2, and instead it gets picked off. And how about the return? Give them a lot of credit, though, for not giving up after the play.
Yeah, the troops rallied.
Exactly, and getting back there and making the tackle and not giving up 2 points themselves.
And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
Patriots take over 1st and 10. At their own
New England with a 1st down as they begin the drive. Last time they were out here, they had the benefit of good field position, led to a touchdown. This time, they're going to have to work for it.
They are, but with that last drive that culminated in a touchdown, I think they carry that confidence into this one. Doesn't matter where you start with the football now, they have to feel great about their opportunity.
Now a pass here caught by Edelman, and he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd.
They only got a yard out of that last completion, and that makes this 2nd and 9. Newton to throw. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Newton's pass intended for Sony Michel, incomplete.
And this will probably be the last play of the quarter.
9 yards to go.
To throw on 3rd down. Newton. This is White on the screen. Good contain, no gain on the screen, and it'll bring up 4th down. You hate to surrender the football when you're nursing a slim lead, but they're going to have to punt it away, trust that defense.
It's the right play at this stage of the game as well. You don't need to press it here because you do have that little bit of a cushion, and you count on your D to make it stand up.
Big-time return there, 40 yards. And it'll be a short field for the Broncos as they take over 1st and 10.
At the Patriots' 39-yard line.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. They'll run on 1st down. Gordon. And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line.
Dante Hightower.
That was a pretty good job defensively to hold them to a 2-yard run, but I've got to think this offensive line, they're asking their quarterback for a different type of a run, one that they rely on, one they have confidence in, one they feel like they can block.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Lock. The Pats are going to get there. Down he goes. John Simon. It'll go as a loss of about 8 as he gets in there to drop him. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
So 3rd and long now for Locke and the Broncos following the sack. Now Locke. Flush to his right. And this is going to be incomplete. A 4th and very long coming up. You're out of field goal range. I don't know that you can go for this.
Well, I know that you want to, right? You know that they want to say, hey, let's go for this. We've got the perfect play drawn up. Let's do it. But I wouldn't go for it either. I agree with you totally. You're only down 1 score. Punt it. Let your defense pick you up.
Out of bounds as he appeared to be looking for the corner. He got it. They're going to mark this at the 4-yard line.
4-yard line.
That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
From that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb. Looks like he's going to get a couple here on this 1st down carry, and that'll make it 2nd and 8. A tight game like this, such a tough spot for the offense to be in. Even though they have the lead, Charles, back up so close to their goal line, they got to protect the football.
And that's when you have to take care of your team with play calling as well. Not a lot of misdirection, not a lot of counters, not a lot of plays where you have extra ball handling. Get it right to the hands of your running back. Tell him to take care of the ball and try and move forward.
And he's brought down, but not before they get it across the 20-yard line. 15 yards on the play, 1st down. Now they can breathe a little easier, some room to operate as they've got it 1st and 10 now out past the 20. Operating from the gun, Newton. His throw incomplete. He was looking for his tight end, Devin Asiasi there. And it's 2nd down. Here's 2nd and 10.
Well, that's a defensive coordinator's got to be happy with that result. They took away all options downfield and forced the incompletion.
On 2nd and 10, Newton. That's complete to White. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. New England on 3rd down. Not quite 50%, 4 for 9. This time it's 3rd and 3. Throwing again is Newton. Open man is Asiasi, the tight end. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. That'll put him at 66 receiving yards now for the game, and he's got a 1st down.
Check nickel, nickel, nickel. 20.
On 1st down, it's White. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. 11 more yards that go around, a 1st down as well. So a 1st and 10 now in Denver territory at the 45-yard line. They stay on the ground. This time it's Michel. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. 12 more yards there and another 1st down. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
They'll run with Michel. And they'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another 1st down.
I have to chuckle to myself a little bit, Brandon, because right now, I could be in that huddle with that offensive line. I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play here, we're going to call a timeout. Run the football. We've got control of this thing. Get in behind us and let's go.
Their time to shine. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So the Patriots with the football as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they look to try and finish this one off. Forced out to his left. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. And now we're going to get a timeout defensively. So another stop, 1:50 left in the football game. Behind the chains, 2nd and 13. They'll fake the handoff. Now Newton. That's to his running back, Sony Michel. He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2. Now the Broncos going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. Running out of the gun with White. And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. Now the Broncos will use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. This from 42 yards out. And the 14-year trusty veteran able to knock it through. And that'll push the lead up to 8. Now from a defensive perspective, though, I think maybe they're saying, hey, we did what we needed to do, kept this a one-score game.
Yeah, without a doubt, because they were able to bleed some time off the clock, right? Put themselves in a good position, but it's not out of reach yet, okay? Being able to hold them to a field goal means that they do have a chance to come back and win this game.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you called before and realize it hasn't worked so
something
well.
else.
And maybe you try and find one of those special plays from one of your better players and maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement area.
Following the incomplete pass, here they go again. 2nd and 10 from the 25. Back to throw. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off by the all-pro Stephon Gilmore. And you have to wonder, Charles, a game like this, 5 interceptions, what does this do to the psyche of a young quarterback?
Well, based on the fact that he's still out there and he threw a 5th interception, I'm wondering if his head coach believes that he's really strong mentally and wants him to play through it. Because otherwise, you need to get him out and fight another day because this could leave lasting damage if he keeps throwing interceptions.
And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. He was looking for his tight end, Devin Asiasi there. That'll bring up 2nd down. Newton's going to throw it. And he whips that one incomplete there. Marquise Lee, the intended target. And that takes us from 2nd to 3rd down.
Well, so far in this drive, they've done some good work. They force incompletions on 1st and 2nd down, bring up 3rd and 10. That brings up the big question. Do they bring pressure or do they play coverage on this down?
Newton. Looking for Edelman, and he hits him. It's complete. And he can only manage to take the football to the 40, and that is well shy of the 1st down marker.
One of the money routes for any offense, the drag route. So tough to defend because the receiver can stop at any point and make himself available to the quarterback and get a completion. But I love the communication we saw there. All the defenders pointing out the receiver where he was going, and then they're able to rally to the ball after the catch and stop him short of a first down.
Averaging over 50 yards a punt so far as this one's away.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. One possession game, time very much a factor. How does the offense handle this situation?
Well, in a lot of cases, they should be somewhat relaxed. And I know that's counterintuitive because this is a pressure situation. But this is Friday practice every week of the season. You go over this situation, having to go downfield, limited timeouts, got to get out of bounds and keep the drive going and set yourself up. Defensively, you can't just lay back and let them do whatever they want. So it is a cat and mouse deal here. How much pressure will the defense bring, and how much pressure can the offense handle?
We're going to find out. That's going to be caught by Jeudy. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Bronco first down.
Well, how about keeping your head about you in this situation? No more timeouts. Finds a way to get out of bounds. Now they can breathe a little bit as they contemplate what to do on the next down.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. He's back to throw. Open man Hamler, that's complete. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a first down.
Let's go, let's go, let's go.
He'll look to throw. Incomplete, and we're down to 8 seconds now. He was looking for the rookie Jerry Jeudy there, and that'll bring up second down.
Stephon Gilmore.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 29. They'll look to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. He was looking for Albert O. Albert Okwuegbunam was the target there. And it'll bring up third down. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
One final try for Locke. He's going to take a shot for the end zone. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Logan Ryan. And that is going to seal this victory as time runs out.
Today's final score, Patriots 26.
Well, we were on hand for a fun and entertaining game here. Coming down really to that last play. Great job defensively to get the pick and seal it.
And we know that every play during a game matters. You're never sure which one's going to be one of the key ones. But at the end of the game, when you analyze it, 3, 4, 5 plays are going to be the ones you focus on. And that last play was one of them. The last shot had to take it, and they came up with the interception and sealed their victory.
So for the Pats, they move back over 500 at 3-2 now on the year. And they'll be able to enjoy this one through the bye week before they get back at it again. Meanwhile, for the Broncos, they drop below 500 to 2-3 with a loss. And they will be at home next week to take on the Miami Dolphins. That'll do it for us. I'm Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. Thank